At this time, please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, remove your hats.
You guys go ahead and sit down. Members of the Board of Education, Principal O'Brien, Central Office Administrators, faculty, parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and of course, members of the Harrison High School graduating class of 2019, good afternoon. As Superintendent of Schools, it's my pleasure to officially welcome you to the 2019 graduation of Harrison High School. This has been quite a journey. We've tested your resilience. Many of you have attended up to 5 or 6 of our schools as we've shifted population to better meet learning needs. And today, you're here as the final graduating class of Harrison High School. I'm very pleased to join you today to celebrate this important milestone and to spend a few minutes reflecting with you about the significance of high school graduation and the opportunities for success beyond high school. To the graduates, your high school graduation is a significant accomplishment and we're all very proud of you. But these commencement exercises represent more than the completion of your formal public schooling. They also represent for you the beginning of the next stage in your life as an adult. I'm sure there were times when you thought this day would never arrive, and more likely, it now seems like it went by very fast. So I have to start by reflecting on what and who has contributed to you getting here today. Certainly it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the contributions of some very important people. First, the Farmington Public School District is an important component in your success, and it's represented today by the Board of Education and the faculty and staff. It's my pleasure to introduce the members of the Board of Education who are with us today. These outstanding citizens are committed to providing our students with an excellent education from preschool through high school. Please join me in welcoming and hold your applause until after I call the names. Pam Green, President. Terry Johnson, Vice President. Angie Smith, Secretary. Zach Rich, Treasurer. Jessica Cummings, Trustee. Richard Mukamal, Trustee. And Terry Weems, Trustee. Please join me in a round of applause. In addition to the Board of Education, the faculty and staff of Farmington Public Schools have contributed to your success. Since coming to Harrison High School, you've been served by an outstanding group of teachers, counselors, and support staff. Many of them are here today to pay tribute to you. I ask that they stand and be recognized. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce your principal, Mr. Chris O'Brien, and your 2019 class advisor, Mr. Kevin Meisner. Also joining us on stage are members of the Central Office Administration, who provide significant support to the overall operations of the school district so that every student can achieve success. Please stand. Last and certainly not least, your parents and family have played a vitally important role in your success and are deservedly proud of your accomplishments. Thank you to all of you for sharing your children who are now the amazing young adults here today with us. Would the parent whose last child is graduating from Farmington Public Schools please stand so we can thank you for all of your support. Thank you, graduates, for making those of us at Farmington Public Schools proud. But remember, you're not done learning because the world will continue to change, often rapidly, and you'll want to be prepared to change with it. This commencement ceremony is not an ending, it's a beginning, and I know you're ready to start. Look ahead, make a plan, envision what your success looks like, and make the effort required to achieve that success. Congratulations and best wishes to the Harrison High School class of 2019. And now we'll hear from the Harrison High School Choir.
Just right now. Okay. Good afternoon, Board President Green, Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Heisch, Senior Board, faculty, family, friends, and Harrison Class of 2019. I would first like to start off saying how privileged I am to be speaking on behalf of the Class of 2019. I could discuss how fast my first and last day of high school have come and gone, but I think we all already know how fast life can pass us. In the nature of this being Harrison High School's last graduating class, I've invested some thought in the idea of legacy, a word I've heard tossed around, particularly this last year. What does legacy really mean? I looked up the definition of legacy, Google's top definition, an amount of money or property left to someone in a will. Second definition, an applicant to a particular college or university who is regarded preferentially because a parent or other relative attended the same institution. I can only speak to my experience at Harrison High School from the past 4 years, but I have certainly witnessed excellence in the subtleties of every day through carrying on school traditions, setting new athletic records, and the unbelievable hidden talent from students of many different backgrounds. Keep in mind, all of this surfaced in the midst of a declining student population as our school's future was given an expiration date. Undeniably, these accomplishments have contributed to Harrison High School's image and have further developed the impact it has had on the community around it. I think we can all agree that Harrison High School has given legacy a better definition than what any of us could ever find in the dictionary. At the end of the day, I think legacy is the comforting way of accepting closure while remembering the impact of its existence. As each one of us moves forward in our lives, I hope we continue to make choices that develop our own self-image and leave a lasting impact somewhere in the world, whether it be great or small. It is commitment to the journey that creates legacy. As we celebrate together today, we also celebrate the beginning of our own individual paths, and I can only wish the happiest of memories and successes. To our family members, friends, staff members, everyone that has helped us reach this moment or point in our journey, thank you and congratulations, Class of 2019.
Good afternoon, Board President Green, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Heisch, our senior class board, faculty and central office staff, family and friends, and of course, the Harrison class of 2019. As the principal of Harrison High School, it is my distinct honor to present to you the class of 2019. Now, during my short time as your principal, it has been a pleasure watching you succeed in many avenues: academics, athletics, your performances, productions, even community service and fundraising activities. It is evident through your dedication, your focus, and hard work, the caliber of student that Harrison High School produces. It reaffirmed for me the special place that Harrison High School has in this community and how talented, how amazing each of you sitting here in front of me today truly are. Graduates, this is your day, and today is your special moment. This is the culmination of 4 years of hard work. Now, during your 4-year journey here at Harrison High School, many individuals have helped you, supported you, and guided you in your success. And although being your principal for a short period of time, I felt it was necessary to allow these individuals that have supported you and guided you longer than I to have an opportunity to speak to you today. So typically this is a principal address, but we're going to make an adjustment. This today will be called the faculty address, with various faculty members speaking to you. There will be 3 of them, and I'll introduce them. First, you'll hear from Mr. Tim Russell. He's taught at Harrison for 25 years. He's taught English, psychology, and been a big part of the IB program. Following Mr. Russell will be Mr. Meisner. He's taught 24 years at Harrison, teaching math, science, IB, and also been your class advisor. And finally, Ms. Amy Proctor, who's been a counselor here at Harrison for 23 years. Now, their address will carry a theme that encompasses what you have demonstrated the past 4 years here at Harrison, and most importantly, what you will continue to need to demonstrate throughout the rest of your lives. Each faculty member will introduce the next. Please give your undivided attention to Mr. Tim Russell.
Good afternoon. Resilience is a term that derives from ancient roots meaning to bounce, or more relevantly, to bounce back. Today it is used by psychologists to denote the human ability to recover after facing troubles, a kind of spiritual bouncing back in response to adversity. The graduates before us have epitomized this quality repeatedly. They have stuck with us through our soft clothes, remaining hawks and keeping us whole. Some of my closest and perhaps favorite experiences with this quality of resilience involve the boys soccer program, not just the varsity, but also the JV. With just 14 players on our total roster, it was going to be hard to reproduce the success of the fall of 2017. For the vast majority of the season, both teams were playing with 1 or no subs, especially after we experienced injuries. Outnumbered by teams nearly twice our size, in every game we played, we still found ways to be successful, staving off our 2 city opponents, Farmington and North Farmington, and winning our OAA division crown. In fact, down 0-2 against North Farmington, we rebounded for a 2-2 tie, the very epitome of resilience. The 11 seniors on this team may have been disappointed by the contrast between the seasons of 2017 and 2018, but I could never tell. To me, it was absolutely one of my favorite soccer memories over the course of 25 years. In one particular game against Birmingham Brother Rice, we were down 3-0 and still battling with only 9 guys on the field. At that point, one of my senior captains went down with a severe leg cramp. The game restarted when we got him off the field, 8 players versus 11. The Brother Rice coach walked down the sideline and asked, "Do you want to call it?" I thought about it only briefly and said, "Yeah, it's probably a good idea." I knew my guys would have fought until they dropped. It was one of the proudest moments of Hawk pride I have ever seen on the pitch. Inside of the classroom and out, there's no way that this group of seniors would completely be able to escape the stresses of looming changes in our little community. They knew they were part of a quality legacy and wanted that legacy to remain strong. In my opinion, they handled these adversities better than many adults might handle the dynamic landscape changes we are facing in American culture. The bulk of my psychology students strove diligently to prepare for their final assessments. They certainly carried with them that legacy of students past who had faced the same rigorous curriculum under less daunting overall circumstances. It may seem exceedingly trite to say that when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, but the truth is that reality dishes out plenty of lemons, so one might want to figure out how to prepare that pitcher full of savory beverage. Remember though, no high fructose corn syrup, since it cannot be properly processed by our bodies like other sugars and does not readily trigger satiety. Sorry, that was for my psych students. I figured they wanted to hear that one more time. As all of this class of 2019 moves on forward in life, keep in mind the lessons you have learned about resilience. Be ready to bounce back from your inevitable challenges in life. Many of you have already inspired me with the capable ways that you have handled the innumerable and varied challenges of the last 4 years. Clearly, you are ready to bounce back as you march forward into bright and exciting futures.
Thank you to the class of 2019 for giving me the opportunity to do something that scares me more than anything I've ever done before. I'm being a risk taker here. I'm living the IB learner profile. It is commonly said that only 2 things in life are guaranteed: death and taxes. If you take a scientific view, there's really only one thing that is guaranteed: entropy. Bear with me here as we have one last science lesson. Entropy is the universal tendency for energy to continually spread out across the universe, as stated by the second law of thermodynamics. Due to the continual expansion of the universe, the driving force in all changes we experience is this push towards greater entropy. What does that mean to us? It means that nothing is ever static, but rather always changing. Nature is constantly fighting all our attempts to bring order and organization to our lives. This class, the Harrison class of 2019, has experienced this never-ending change throughout their entire school careers. Sometimes it can be frustrating to have to fight this continual battle against nature changing our lives. But I would suggest that we should take a different view on this relentless change and in fact embrace it and become agents for positive change. All of you are heading out to the next phase of your lives: college, military, work. The one thing I know for sure is that you're headed into one of the biggest changes of your lives. You're now expected to deal with adult issues and life-changing decisions that you may not have ever thought about before. While this can be scary and daunting, it is also exciting. Change means new adventure. It means new friends, new experiences, and new ideas. It means new challenges that will test your strength and character. These are what you've been training for your whole childhoods up till this point. You haven't been learning how to analyze a short story. You haven't been learning how to balance a chemical equation. You haven't been learning how to solve for X or the importance of the Seventh Amendment. You've been learning how to deal with never-ending change that you will face in your life. You have been training to be entropy warriors. As Mr. Russell described so well in his speech, you are a class of resilient people. The changes you face will feel overwhelming at times. Life has a way of piling on these changes so that it seems like everything is happening at once. At times, the weight of daily life can seem too heavy to carry. That is when I want you to remember two things. First, I want you to remember that you have successfully managed to conquer all of the entropy that the universe has thrown at you for almost 2 decades. You have persevered in the face of more changes and challenges than most teenagers. Second, I want you to remember that you have all of us, those in the seats around you, those of us on this stage, most of all your friends and family that sit proudly in the seats above you. All of us are in this daily fight against entropy together, and it is always okay to turn to one of us and just say you need a little help. If there's one thing that Harrison High School has taught me in 24 years, is that we Hawks are a community that looks out for one another, and we always will be there to help a fellow Hawk. As we've heard ad nauseum, once a Hawk, always a Hawk. So this is what I want to leave you with. Rather than using your role as an entropy warrior to fight the inevitable changes that are going to happen throughout your whole life, use your entropy warrior role as an agent for positive change. Help to shape the world so that it becomes a happier, friendlier, more inclusive space where everyone feels valued. I've watched this class be the most inclusive group of humans I know, embracing changes that society would fear, instead focusing on loving and respecting others. I'm confident that we, the faculty of Harrison, and you, the families and friends of the graduates, are sending an incredible group of adults into this world. They will be examples for others of how to live lives filled with resiliency and as agents of positive change. While I'm sad to see you all leave and to see our cherished school close behind us, I refuse to let those changes bring me to a bad place. Instead, let us all celebrate what was and look forward with excitement at the changes that lie ahead. Congratulations to the class of 2019. I'm very proud of you all.
Webster's dictionary defines perseverance as steady persistence in a course of action, especially in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or discouragement. Some related words include spunk, moxie, grit, endurance, stamina, and tenacity. I contend that all of these words apply to the Harrison class of 2019. Change is inevitable, and your 4 years at Harrison has provided you with the opportunity to experience reacting to and managing change. You have been faced with more change throughout your educational career in the Farmington Public Schools than any previous class I worked with in the last 23 years. You managed the change of your elementary school to upper elementary school. You managed the change of school boundaries. You managed the change of bus routes. You managed the change of Harrison's announcements of its closure, and finally, a changing staff at Harrison. Through it all, you chose to stay. You created a sense of family and community at Harrison. To me, the class of 2019 epitomizes perseverance. As we all know, change can be scary, can lead to feelings of uncertainty, insecurity, and even fear. However, you have succeeded at managing adversity. You've demonstrated the ability to survive and thrive amongst change. You have developed a fortitude to cope with whatever life may throw at you, and an understanding that life is not perfect. Things happen. Life can be messy. Growing up, a wise man told me, the only failure is the failure to try. I hope as you move on to the next phases of your life, whether it be the military, trade school, college, employment, or any combination of those, I hope you try in all you do. Try to be the best version of yourself. Try to continue your kind and inclusive ways with others. Try to give more than you take and be thoughtful of others. Try to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, did I do the best I could? Did I give 100%? Am I working to the best of my ability? Come from a place of yes and try new experiences that interest you. Be comfortable going alone to a movie or out to eat. Try to take advantage of every and any opportunity that is offered to you. That is all anyone needs in life, an opportunity. Each year, Hall of Fame football player Emmitt Smith writes out new goals for himself to accomplish. He writes them on note cards and he puts them on his bathroom mirror, on his dashboard of his car, makes it his screensaver. He does this so he is reminded daily of his focus and purpose. Graduates of 2019, turn your dreams into your goals. Pursue your goals with an unrelenting commitment. Be courageous, especially when facing your fears. You all have proven you are capable and strong. You have all persevered. You have proven you can handle change. Follow your dreams, follow your goals, and since you won't be able to visit me at Harrison anymore, follow me on Instagram.
Ms. Green and members of the Board of Education, I can certify that the members of the Harrison High School class of 2019 have completed all the requirements of the Board of Education and are qualified to graduate. Graduates, I am proud and honored to have been your principal. You will be missed. Congratulations. In 2019, Harrison High School deemed it important to honor the outstanding academic achievements of our graduates, just like we have done for our outstanding athletes. Thus, a group of staff members came together that year and created the Academic Hall of Fame. It was housed in the Media Center under the mural of some of the greatest thinkers and leaders the world has ever seen, including Socrates, Martin Luther King, and Albert Einstein. In the past 10 years, just 26 students have met the extremely rigorous criteria that would merit their inclusion. Graduates must attain 3 of the following 4 requirements: 4.0 cumulative grade point average, National Merit Scholar Commended or semi-finalist, a score of 34 or higher on the ACT, or 1520 or higher on the SAT. an AP scholar with a score of 5 on at least 4 different AP exams, or IB diploma student with a 6 or 7 on 3 higher level IB exams, or any student who takes any combination of 3 IB or AP courses and receives a 6 or 7 on the IB test and a 5 on the AP test. Now, because we do not get AP or IB scores until July, there are still members of this graduating class that may very well qualify for the Academic Hall of Fame. We just won't know until July. But on behalf of the staff and administration of Harrison High School, it is my honor to officially congratulate this year's inductee into the Harrison High School Academic Hall of Fame, representing the class of 2019. This will bring our total number to 27 members. Can you please stand when your name is called? And to our audience, please help me in congratulating Anushka Jain. Congratulations.
Class of 2019, families and friends, on behalf of the Board of Education, I bring greetings and our heartfelt congratulations. Today is truly an exciting day. It is a day of celebration and one that is surrounded by a great sense of pride. As I look out at all of you, I am reminded of a poem called Two Sculptors. I dreamed I saw a studio and watched 2 sculptors there. The clay they used was a child's mind, and they fashioned it with care. One was a teacher. The tools they used were books, music, and art. The other, a parent, worked with a guiding hand and a gentle, loving heart. Day after day, the teacher toiled with a touch that was careful, deft, and sure, while the parent labored by the side and polished and smoothed it over. And when at last their task was done, they were proud of what they had wrought, for the things they had molded into a child could neither be sold or bought. And each agreed they would have failed if either had worked alone, for behind the parent stood the school, and behind the teacher, the home. As you celebrate, always remember the foundation on which you were built. Today is your day. It's all about you. It's all about what you've done and what you are about to do. As you take the next steps in your journey and spread your wings far and wide, remember these things. Life is about the moments and dancing in the rain. It's about making a difference each and every day. It's about lifting up someone else, sharing a smile, lending a helping hand, or finding a way to pay it forward. It's about having the courage to try and take risk. It's about believing in yourself and following your heart and intuition. It's about falling and getting back up. It's about making mistakes and finding forgiveness. It's about embracing each moment and ensuring others know how important they are in your life. It's about being humble and spreading love wherever you go. It's about climbing the mountain and never giving up. It's about leading by example. And it's about showing compassion and being the change you want in this world. Wherever you go and whatever you do, we wish you a journey rich of success, happiness, and memorable moments. We are truly proud of you. Remember to soar and achieve greatness. There's a whole world waiting for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Green. Congratulations, class of 2019. I speak today as a board member and as a parent of a graduating Hawk. I am proud of all of you. You are an impressive group and a resilient group that will continue to do magnificent things as you pursue your next adventure. It gives me great pride and joy to share with you the words you've been patiently waiting to hear. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Farmington Public School District, by the powers vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2019 of Harrison High School to be officially graduated. Congratulations.
Could the presenters of our diplomas please move down to the floor? And now our graduates. Keon Anderson. Wade Crawford. Reagan Evans Palmisano. Molly McCullough. Lena Miriaco. Alexander Wachuku. Elizabeth Hankus. Brooke Hilka. Crystal Ama. Vincent Rawls. Emma Waizun. Miriam Abazi. Shams Al-Badri. Michael Alford. Shaheen Agarabli. Sierra Archibald. Haley Armstrong. Blake Arend. James Barnes. Javer Beeler. DeAndre Berry. Manur Bloch. Nadia Boone. Dana Beauregard. Ava Bori. Quincy Bowens. Andrew Brown. Carmen Brown. Taria Brown. Charles Bruckman. Nathan Brunette. Justin Bejea. Michael Buell. Coleman Canty. Madeline Carpenter Crawford. Colin Kavanaugh. Rory Kavanaugh. Donovan Colbert. Terrell Collins. Layla Corbin. Andrea Cook. Mitchell Cummings. Taylor Davis. Armando de la Cruz Aguilera. Macario Dell. Margarita Dakova. Tiffany Dowell. Philip Drum. Micaiah Ellison. Ryan Elvey. Duha Fayez. Caitlin Ferens. Caleb Ferguson. Lydia Ferguson. Micah Ferguson. Samuel Fisher. Bridget Ford. Kendall Foster. Anela Funches. Gabrielle Gans. Kyra Garrett. Charles Gass. Delwan Gaston. Nia George. Xavier Goldsmith. Melinda Hawkeye. Leah Marie Hammerly. Kristen Hankins. Sydney Hanks. Maverick Hansen. Okay. Logan House. Jalen Hawkins. Roderick Hurd. Brianna Heichel. Anastasia Herpel.
David Heiser. Alfred Holly. Monique Holoman. Miles Hughes. Kayla Hunter. Ibrahim Husseini. Mateo Huvar. Rahima Imam. Takaya Inyukai. Brittany Jackson. Carmen Jackson. Anushka Jan. Jaden Jenkins. Roderick Johnson. Aaron Jones. Elizabeth Zelda Kagan. Asia Khan. Ahmed Khan. Marvin Kadur. Cameron Kilgo. Malcolm King. Khalil Knox. Alexander Kodrowski. Tyler Kovalchuk. Spencer Leslie. Talise Lewis. Thomas Lichtenberg. Tori Liggins. Demarius Lipscomb. Hang on, Jeremy. Jeremiah Lowen. Rajesh Madapati. Robbie Madsen. Sarah Mahmood. Mohammed Malik. Peter Malia. Isabella Mastantono. Ebony Matthews. Nicole Matthews. Jayla McCain. Dylan Mitchell. Chino Miao. Melinda Mozell. Hesham Moez. Iman Mohamud. Jamin Moore. Govina Midiongri. Margaret Muir. Hunter Milik. Eliza Nadim. Matthew Natoli. Amy Newman. Danielle Nycannon. Kevin O'Neill. Kirsten Opasik. Cameron Ostrowski. Sahana Pathangeli. Nolan Paul. Rosemarie Burns Pavlik. Erica McGow. Peyton Payman. Liam Percival. UJ Peterson. Taylor Petaway. China Pitts. Jai Pitts. Damon Pope.
Cameron Porter. Cameron Porter. Jacob Price. Jacob! Yes! Oh. John Provenzola. Okay. Stephen Pruitt. Nicholas Przalski. Juan Ramirez Tonone. Trenton Ramsey. Kaylin Rayford. Connor Red. Asia Rivette. Melina Robinson. Megan Roshak. Mitchell Rotter. Emma Sampson. Monique Sampson. Morgan Sanders. Derek Schmidt. Sheila Scott. Anaga Shah. Miriam Shah. Cyan Shreve. Muhammad Siddiqui. Taha Siddiqui. Daniel Simonovsky. Blake Simpson. Ariel Smith. Braylon Smith. Elvian Smith. Ryan Smith. Matthew Snell. Miranda Spizak. Ryan Stars. Katrina Stimpson. Hey. Colin Stovall. Tristan Strasburger. Lauren Strawn. Mariah Strickland. Brooklyn Tacey. Jacob Thomas. Kyle T.G. Kevin Todd. Ashley Turek. Anya Turner. Jamar Turner. Ty Van Horn. Laura Beasley. Natalie Vega Castillo. Oh, you did? Nikaya Warren. Hunter Washington. Keel Watson the fourth. Kirsten Waldron. Alexandra Webb. Tiana West. Benjamin Williams. Caleb Williams. Justin Williams. Kirsten Williams. Mary Williams. Tia Williams. Kevin Willis. Mackenzie Wilson. James Witcher. Hanting Wang. Ozan Wood. John Wright. Fuad Yazdani. Bria Young. London Young. Julia Zink.
Graduates of the class of 2019. Since the reign of England's King Henry VIII in the 15th century, individuals who have completed formal study have been entitled to wear a scholarly cap and gown, symbolizing their accomplishments. From this cap, known as your mortarboard, hangs a tassel. It has special significance and tradition as it represents your transition from student to graduate. Will the class of 2019 please rise? At this time, please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Now, graduates, please remain standing and prepare for the recessional. This is also a reminder to parents and graduates that you should meet your families outside the arena following the recessional. Congratulations, class of 2019, and remember, once a hawk, always a hawk.